Hello, welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. I don't usually film at night, but I've been having trouble finding time to be with my TikTok family, so we're doing a little night video. We're gonna make a lote pasta salad, and I'm really excited because I've never had a lote pasta salad, but it sounds really good. So we're gonna play with it and we're gonna figure something out, and it's gonna be delicious. A couple things have already happened because it's a long story, but basically I had some issues with the TikToky, okay? But I've already put my pasta in boiling water. So first I brought the water to the boil, and then I added salt, and then I put in my pasta and just cooked it according to the package directions, which is 11 minutes. I couldn't find fire roasted corn, which would have been my preference for this recipe. I just couldn't find it anywhere. So this is just a bag of frozen corn that I sauteed in the pan with a little bit of butter, like a tablespoon or two of butter, and some salt and pepper. I know if you've watched this before, you've seen that I love this Mason Jar Lifestyles juicer. It's my favorite. I just have it screwed on to a small wide mouth pint jar, but you could screw it onto any jar that it fits on, any wide mouth mason jar. But I absolutely just love it for juicing things. So I'm going to juice, oh, this lime is a little rough. I'm going to juice 2 limes. And it has like a little strainer at the top that gets it definitely gets all the seeds, and it gets the majority of the bigger pulp. But it just does such a good job like cleaning out the citrus and getting the most juice out of it, in my opinion. Limes are not particularly juicy. They're much drier than lemons, but that's a half a lime there. That's pretty good. It's my favorite thing. I always have it in my showcase. You guys know I love me some Mason Jar Lifestyles. And look at that. Nothing left. I won't make you guys watch me repeat this process, but I'm going to juice 2 limes because I like it pretty limey. If you extra love limes, you could use the zest of the lime even if you wanted to. So I have a big bowl, and I'm going to do like a cup. This is a half cup measurement, but it's more than that. So I'm going to do like about a cup of sour cream. We're going to do about a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise added to this, and I'm just going to whisk those 2 things together. Then I'm going to add to the mix 2 cloves of garlic. I like it to be either crushed or grated. Grated is really great. I love these crushed garlic. I use them all the time. It's frozen and it's already pre-portioned. So that's 2 cloves, and it's super finely minced because you don't want to like bite into garlic here, right? Next thing I'm going to add is tahini, and this is like, how much do you like tahini? You could do 1 teaspoon. That's reasonable. Tahini's not really that much spicy. It is a little bit spicy, but it's really more of like a lime sort of chili. Like, it's not like a super cayenne. It is salty though. It has a good amount of salt, so I wouldn't add too much salt to this after adding, if you add 2 teaspoons of tahini, which is what I just did. And then I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon, oh, you can smell the tahini, yum. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And chili powders vary. This is a blend of chili powder that I have here. So it has like garlic, oregano, chili, what else does it have? It has like allspice, coriander. It's like a blend. So you can use that, or you can use just plain chili powder, or you can probably get away with just the tahini. And I'm going to taste it to see if we need more. I might not use all the lime juice. I'm going to put like half of my lime juice in. So that's 1 lime to start because I just tasted it. And the tahini, it's pretty limey. Okay. And that's basically our dressing. So now we have to add, oh my God, it looks so gorgeous. Now let's go get our corn and our pasta. You don't really want these ingredients to be hot when we add them, so I did rinse this, but it's still pretty warm. But again, I'm gonna leave it in the fridge overnight, so it's gonna get nice and cool. Then I'm gonna add my corn that I sauteed in butter. Again, if you could find fire roasted corn, you could probably just use it right out of the frozen package, or you could give it a little saute in a pan just to add a little bit of flavor to it. I used a little butter and a little salt and pepper. Give this a little bit of a toss in our bowl. Now, everyone has different likes and dislikes when it comes to pasta salad, okay? Me personally, I like it to be really creamy and really saucy. So there's a possibility that I'm gonna need to add more sauce, but we have to see first, right? And as it sits, it's gonna soak this up too. But it's very important when you're making anything is you gotta taste along the way. You gotta give a little taste here and a little taste there so that you can kind of see like, where am I going? What's the salt level? What's the sweet level? What's the sour level? Because all those things really make a difference. You want good balance, right? So I'm gonna get a fork and give this a taste before I add the cheese. I haven't even tasted it yet, and I can tell you what my critique is. I want twice as much corn as this has in it. It tastes pretty good though. It tastes really good. It's creamy and salty and just the tiniest bit spicy, but I wish it had like double the corn. No good pasta salad is done without cheese. So we've got some beautiful queso fresco here, which is like a delicious Mexican. Hold on, let me open it while I'm say easy open. Like easy for who? Not for me. Okay, so let me see. How much cheese do I have here? I think I probably have like 8 ounces of cheese. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of that. I'm just gonna crumble it up because that's how you're supposed to eat it, is crumbled. And it says right on here, crumbling, because there are different varieties, so definitely get the one that you can crumble. Definitely need black pepper, I almost forgot. So definitely add some, I don't think it needs more salt personally, but definitely some pepper. I would say like a teaspoon or so of oh God, you can smell the pepper. Just tasted it again, and I am gonna add the rest of the lime juice for me. I like it to be really limey. If you don't add it, okay? So my notes here is you could also do cilantro in here, which would be beautiful. You could certainly garnish with it if you like cilantro. Me personally, I don't like it. It tastes like soap to me. I have that gene or whatever. You could add cilantro. You could add diced onion if you want, although that's not very traditional. You could put a little jalapeno pepper in here if you wanted it to be a little more like on the spicy side. The tahini and the chili powder just gives it like a subtle spiciness. Garnish with a little cheese. It would obviously look gorgeous garnished with a little cilantro. Definitely needs more corn. It's really good though. It's limey and creamy, a little spicy. So my biggest note, 2 bags of corn, double the corn.